So we start off with security, a review of security in Nigeria in 2016. It's the last day of the year, and in less than 24 hours we'll be saying hello to 2017. How did the country fare in terms of securing her people, in terms of ensuring that there's peace? We know that the year is ending on something that we can describe as a positive note. The Sambisa forest, we're told, has been taken over by gallant, soldiers, and but this has cost a lot of people lives, properties, with millions displaced, and a whole lot of issues. But how did we fare in 2016 with regards to security? We have in the house a security expert, Mr. Olamide Ariyo.
Yes.
Good to have you on the show. We are still expecting one or two more security experts to talk to us on the show. So let me start now. If you have one word or a phrase to describe the security situation in Nigeria in 2016, how would you describe it?
Well, one word may be a bit difficult because we are assessing security on different platforms, at the national platform, and then of course the regional levels too, and we must look at states and can I say zones too, should they vary. But all the same, I would simply say that we've not done too badly. That's my assessment. You just mentioned the issue of Boko Haram, Sambisa Forest and all of that. It's been very cheering news. The only painful aspect of that is the fact that there was this belief that the Chibok girls were kept in Sambisa Forest, hoping that the day we will rat them, okay, the girls will be found intact somewhere waiting to be paid. Unfortunately, they were not there, Apart from that, if I would take Lagos for an example, the governor of Lagos State invested massively on security, and to a large extent, it's been very safe living in Lagos as against other parts of Lagos. But notwithstanding, a lot of incursions were made, especially through the waterways, by the restless people from the south, kidnapping people, because according to them, they've broken all the pipelines, and government is not talking. Now they need money, because they are in this for money, not for any other thing. They are in it for money. They pick somebody that they know, or they do random kidnapping, whereby they just shoot for people and take them away, hoping that they are right targets, and then start calling the families for ransom and all of that. But as I said, it's been a lot better than before. And if the tempo is sustained, it's going to be better in 2017.
You're talking about Lagos here.
No, I'm saying, I use this as an example. But other places, the kind of insecurity that we have, they are not what you want to begin to classify. In Ogun State, there was a case of a son that murdered the mother. On the period of the woman was demanding sex from him. We cannot begin to analyze that, okay? Then you have cases of a wife that stabbed the husband on Christmas Day because he couldn't provide enough money for food. Those are issues that arose out of interpersonal disagreements, okay? We cannot begin to look at those ones. A lot of those ones emanated out of frustration, again, which is an offshoot of the economic downturn that we are facing. But like I said, even in the southeast, that's been the bedrock of corruption, of kidnapping. There's been massive reduction because the governors took the bull by the horn, and they made some terrible laws that says, look, if you are caught as being involved in any way with kidnapping, even if they use your premises to warehouse a kidnapped victim, they were demolishing their houses. And that really brought down the volume of kidnap, if you would like that word. So it's been better than before.
If we go back to the issue of the Sambisa and the insurgency, yes, I think it was last year, 2015 December, that it was announced that Boko Haram has been technically defeated. Well, some people are saying all of this that we see, if we say the girls have been there and they've taken over the place, even though a video that cannot be authenticated came out and said, Shekau said no. Where then would you say the girls are? Because it's very key here that all of this fight is part of, you know, a key issue there. Where are they?
In this station, on this same platform, about 2 years ago, I had said it that those girls can no longer be found in one single location. I take a cue from my family, the one where I grew up from. My father had 13 wives, there so many children in the house, and keeping us in school, feeding, clothing was big deal. Okay, now for you to now assemble over 200 human beings in a place, it takes. The logistics of keeping them well and alive will be very heavy, from getting them food, water to even bath, their hygiene and all of that. So I never believed for one that they were somewhere kept in a corner of Sambisa Forest. Okay, and what has happened now has given me some measure of credibility to that extent. Now, when the military said last year that they had technically annihilated Boko Haram, it's a military terminology. What they are saying is that insofar as they had gone, then they have been able to disable seriously, marginally now, the capacity of Boko Haram to wreak havoc or to fight back or to even launch attack against the military and the locals. Okay, so to that extent, you could give it to them. Not that they said they've overtaken the entire forest. And they're also moving some small arms events to the same forest. If it's not safe, they won't propose that. Let's get that clear. Apart from that, there were videos showing us air bombardment, you know, which was going ahead to clear the field for the foot soldiers. So I have no reason not to want to believe that they've achieved that. This time last year, we still had bombs coming on, going up here and there. Let's give it to them. We've not had it as bad as it was this year.